And there are the 3 Zeus daughters. And I'm filling up water after my chiropractor appointment. And then Bunny's got to go to the butcher today. My husband is already on his way. It is a hot, humid day for sure. I see some limbs fell down inside here, which is kind of normal when you got trees in your pasture area, you know, because that storm that came through, it really did a number on Detroit, Michigan, and they've got over 221,000 people without power, and then thousands of power lines on the ground as of yesterday. Lancelot and cows in there. Still no action for anybody that I can see. And we still have some pretty warm temperatures. I thought we were going to have a cool off, but shoot, that cool weather changed overnight. Now it's back up into the 80s, and we still have a couple 90s days for next week too. One at least I saw, and high 80s, but shoot, for September, it's going to be warmer in September than it was here in August. I really need that tank fixed so I can use it, because I'm having to fill this way more than normal with just the 2 goats that I had in here, Cal and Willow. But then when I picked up Scarlet and Jules here to bring back to the herd, and then added Lancelot to try for breeding, they're drinking a lot more water than normal. But it is hot, but I'm having to fill it a lot faster. Right, Jules? Always so pretty. Yes, you are. You're always a pretty girl. All these girls, well, Scarlet is Willow's litter mate. They were out of Ariel, who I lost this year. And she's out of Cal, which is her mom's in the barn there. You guys want to see her again? She's the brown doe on the other side of Lancelot. Big boy there. Okay. Now, I'm thinking I probably have to pull this all the way down, but it's kind of hard to get it pulled in between all that. But we'll walk over here. I can tell hers needs topped off. Yep. And then, yeah, they need theirs topped off too. So maybe I won't have to do it this weekend if I just top everybody's off. So let me get this pulled over here. Hi everybody. It is, come on Brutus, come inside. Come on. It's smoldering hot out. We're under another excessive heat warning that's severe, but you know, it is what it is. Today is the 30th, August 30th, so it's a Friday. And I wanted to try to sneak down to our old 350 Ford truck there. In the back of it, our little white kitty has got her kittens in there. And I just seen them yesterday. So I'm going to try to sneak down there and try to video so you guys can see them too. I think there's 3. But we'll see. So stay tuned. That's that little kitten that we had in the bathroom. He's down there with his mama, it looks like. So we're gonna walk down here. If I can get on the path here without tripping and falling. I've got to milk and go do all my chores still. Hi, Dixie. Oh, that's Booger. Yeah, she's right there with him. Those are her little kittens, so I thought I'd show you guys. Max. So today our excavator that we're renting should be here by 4. And there's a ducky swimming. And there's the third one right there. My banana tree is like growing like crazy. It's definitely getting bigger, and it just keeps producing leaves. I probably get a leaf on it like every week, a new leaf. It's already got another one sprouting right here, but it looks beautiful. I need to get it into a bigger pot, I think. I want like a one that's about twice that size and width, I guess, roundness, so I could transplant this into another pot. And then I'll have to take it inside when it gets a little cooler out. But I'm not sure where to put it because I know the dang cats will probably chew it up. And here is the red grape. It seems to be doing really good. I've been trying to get it to train itself to come up this way, but it's just like not wanting to do very well. And then my lavender plant here is doing wonderful. I could actually harvest these smaller ones like this and this one, this one, this one. I can't harvest this because, I mean, I could just use it for dried flowers. But the rest of this I could use for tea. But, oh, I wish you guys could smell that. Just doing this. Smell? Oh, it's very lovely. I moved my single milk stand back into the barn so I wouldn't have to try to be doing it out here. That way Scarlett doesn't get more confused. I got a text from the butcher saying the rabbits are ready to come and get them, so that's a good thing. I need to clean these 3 hutches out of hay anyways. I want to clean the bucket out and then get my 3 mamas and their babies moved into here, which will be good to do. I got to do that still today. Oh my gosh, that girl, I tell you, she is something else. I know you guys probably need water, don't you? Yeah, that's pretty. I forgot to even turn it on when I walked down. I just want to see these babies bouncing around. Hi, what you doing, girly girl, huh? You want some water, don't you? Yes, I know. Let's see all the babies. Everybody's looking for water. How's these babies doing? There's a baby. Oh, it ran back in there. So that's good to see babies in there running around. There's one with Mama. She looks a lot like Mama too. Well, hello Zoe. And her sister Chloe right here. You got baby's Mama bouncing around out of there? Just a little bit, huh? They're hiding. And then we got these three down here. Or these three. This set of mamas down here. They'll be out too. And then this weekend, between what my husband is hoping to do and what we will be doing, there is some babies on the ground I see that should be up there and there. And how the world did they get on the ground? I don't know. So I'm going to have to catch them. I just got everyone moved. All three of the does with the older babies. And these babies are 3.5, almost 4 weeks old. They will be 4 weeks actually on Sunday and Monday. So they're almost 4 weeks old. So Mabel's in this one, and I took their name tags off because Mabel and her litter mate sister on the corner, Blue Diamond, they look a lot alike. She's a little more blue. She's got some brown in her a little bit, but she is considered a blue. And I think that's why we didn't get any actual blue broken babies, but just these 5 white ones and her one little broken one. But everybody seems to be, these guys just got put in here. They've been in there for about an hour. But as you can see, they're really like just exploring and really enjoying it. These guys were running around, so was Mama in there. So I know that a bigger pen will do these all justice. So having 6-foot pens, I think, would be really ideal. But these ones will work for now too. But I think I'm just going to make these into buck cages. But the only problem is I've already got 2 feeders and everything, but that one. But I think my buck cages could be good in here. I just have to build one more. And then they could have these hutches for themselves and buck cages. And then I can use their cages to add to make bigger cages. Is the goal I think I could do. But yeah, they all are just enjoying it. And they're all found their food and water, which is nice. I did have to tie some wire down because these little staples came loose from the last 3 batches of bunnies I've had in there. But I mean, it lasted a while. I built these, I think, early or late spring, and it's already almost fall. So they've had 3, I think, sets of grow outs in each cage, 3 different times. So that's a good thing. They've lasted quite a while. They've got a fresh bucket of water. I'm waiting on my apple cider vinegar to get here so I could start treating everybody again. And then I've got cages. I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. So I know I have to go to TSC sometime to get another one of these because I took this one. Will have to go out there. I need 2 more actual blue. And I get these from TSC. These are $13.99 a piece. These at Family Farm and Home, these ones are $12.99 I think a piece. And these are actually hold molders. These are like 3 pounds and those are 2.5. So half a pound more for $1 more. And they actually have to dig in there or shake this to get it to fall through. It's not just completely open like those are. But now that I have 2 empty cages here, I want to try to take them down. And I'm going to try to get them put together for one cage and then get some legs on them if I can. If I have to, I will cut a hole probably if I can't take these apart like I'm hoping so. I'm thinking you can, but I'm not sure to do with like the bottom yet. But I'll get it figured out, and then I'm gonna have to go to town and get me another 2 of these, which will be fine. My lady came and got her milk. She bought 6 dozen eggs too. She said her hens are free range, but she can't seem to find the eggs because they quit laying in the spot. So she's got jars here for me. I really don't have room in the fridge, I don't think, to be able to put them all in. And then my cash here she gave, which is good. But let me see. The fridge is pretty dirty. It needs to be cleaned out again. But I keep tossing stuff out of it. I don't know. This is mine, so this one can come actually down here. Or I could put it right there possibly. Yep. And this one is mine too. These plastic jugs are hers, which I told her, okay, great. If we're bringing them, I mean, that'll be great. Okay, they all fit. Good. Okay. So, now, I just gotta, it's hot out. Very hot. Humid. I'm sweating, but that's just the way it is. We're still in August, and August usually is our hottest month of the year. August, well, January, July and August usually are. So the 2 babies, they came right to me, and I got them in there. So Mama was not too happy because they were trying to nurse off of her. She's like, get away from me, and she was pulling their hair and stuff and biting at them. But I see everybody looks good, so that's a good thing. It looks like everybody's sleeping. Pretty heavenly too. But yeah, everybody looks good. And then we got babies over here. There's some babies hopping around. Yeah, and there's some out right there with Mama on that side. And then, well, I figured she'd have some babies out, but they're not out either. And then I got this empty cage here. And I got an empty cage there that I can put together. And like I said, I've got these 2 empty cages I could put together. And I got an empty cage up there, which I could pull a bunny out. Which I'm thinking, I'm probably going to do that. And then make them so, like, I could pull her out. Well, I could pull her out is what I'm thinking. Pull her out because I want her on the bottom anyways because she's going to have babies this coming month. And she does look pregnant this time. She looks like she's possibly got a belly going on her. But we'll see. If she doesn't take again, I'm probably going to end up breeding her one more time. And if she doesn't take, I'm going to assume something's going on with her. Because I've got... Her mom has babies with no problem. Her dad is Darius, and I haven't had any problems so far with any daughters not conceiving. Because I got Pumpkin, who's a Darius daughter. The one in the middle out there, she's a Darius daughter. She's a Darius daughter, which she'll be bred this coming month for October babies. But yeah, what I was thinking is pulling her out, putting her in my one cage, so I could use that one to connect to that one. And then I could pull her out and put her in one of the 6. This is the goal. I should have 3 6-foot cages made up. I've got 3 mamas with babies in boxes. I want to put them in the 6-foot cages, and wherever we end up putting them for now is where they'll end up going. And then they can stay in there until them babies are ready to be butchered with the mama. That's kind of how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to leave mama with babies until babies are old enough to be butchered, or I choose which does to keep from the litters. So then I can eventually have everybody with no more tubs. I want to get rid of those. I'll just see if somebody needs them, And if so, great. They can give me whatever price they think they're worth. I mean, I paid $20 a piece for them, but they're a 3 foot by 2.5 foot. But that's the goal where I'm trying to get at, and eventually just have everybody into a 6-foot cage. Like my bucks, I said I actually want to put into those hutches, and then I need to build another one because I got 4 bucks to have in. So that's where I'm looking, and that's what I'm thinking. And then my husband was thinking about moving Jill and Diamond from the spot that they're in. And my thing is this weekend my husband wants to, he's got so much he wants to get done with the excavator that will be here today by 4. He wants to go down there and dig a great big sand pile. He would like to get around the garage there so we stop flooding. He wants to dig a retention for that. But then he wants to take these 3 or 4 trees down right here. That maple, there's a cherry, this oak, there's another maple close to the cherry, and then that big maple back there. He wants to take all that down. Well, my thoughts were, why couldn't we just get some more fencing, like 2 more 100-foot rows, and tack on to this post here and run it straight across, as straight as we can get, whatever, like 50 feet, 50 feet, 50 feet. Of course, that would be whatever this is lengthwise. And then somewhere in the middle of it, we can put their hut. Then they can have this area, and then we can get another round bell feeder and actually put a round bell feeder in here, so they're actually eating off a round bell feeder too. And leave this pin up and that pin up for later usage, because the plan is to have Captain and Meg back on this back section here. This back, I don't know what that is. It's probably 1.5 acres maybe, is what would get fenced in for them, which is close to what they would need. But the goal is to bring them all the way up, basically to the corner there, which brings it up to there. And they'd have all that runs back to the road. But if we could, we want to move the garage, or the barn. I did say that. I have to get a hold of them to see if that could work or not. If they could do that, what they would cost. And if so, that'll be another weekend. My husband will have to get a pad put up so then they can move it. But yeah, that is what's going on today. I'm going to get back to work because I need to finish getting things done and figure out what I need for my drill thingy to be able to get those undone. And then these ones I'm going to have to pinch off so they don't leak, because I got to unhook the waterers from here, but I can pinch them off, which won't be a problem. Then I could take these pans out and dump them, and then get those off of there, take them out, and then start working on them. There's a little pop-up storm that's just on that side of us that's heading that way. And then it starts coming down toward Indiana, but it goes right around us. And it's just a little storm about looks like this, but all yellow with orange in the middle. So it's pretty dangerous, but so far I was in Marcellus when I sent my package off that a customer bought some bath bombs for her daughter-in-law's birthday, and I ran up there real quick before they closed to send it off for her so she could get it in time. And Marcellus was dark with all these clouds, and man, it was just thundering like crazy, big booms and like make you jump. They dropped off the excavator. My husband is home, so he's walking up to go get it, and he'll start working. I just have to tell him what all you said for my post that I posted and let him know that you guys say all the dirt work should be done first. So I'll get him digging the hole over here for sand, and then we'll get him to do this around here next. And then maybe we'll go up and try to get some other stuff done, and then get these trees down later in the weekend, maybe on Sunday or something. So then he can concentrate on just tonight and all day Saturday to get other stuff done, like around, and get that over there done. And then we could possibly get this fence moved. We want to put it up above there so the horses will stop leaning over it. They've busted down quite a bit of the fence down there and tried to make it so our posts are closer together. And then my husband wants to fill this in right here. You can just hear the wind. There was some lightning. My receipt's falling off my lap. It's my receipt for my customer. It's moving. You can see that big cloud moving. Here comes the wind. Definitely, it feels like it's cooled off a little bit too. We were 86 and it felt like 94. Our humidity's like 98. There's some lightning just right there. I figured my husband would be coming up with the excavator by now. Definitely has gotten dark. I better check the radar again. Maybe maybe the storm changed directions. Look at the leaves falling. I can hear it running now. So we'll wait for him to come down the driveway now with it. This is the same machine that we thought that we had, we're getting, but that company, we decided not to get it then after that because of the scamming on it or whatever. just felt a little raindrop. Storm is pretty talkative, that's for sure, which I don't mind because it's not raining, so that's a plus. As it's moving away, I can hear my husband coming up now the driveway. I told the gentleman that delivered it was the last time that we rented from with Kubota and Metawan, Michigan. He said my GPS wasn't working, but I remember getting here and I remember dropping the last one off, so I kind of knew where I was going. I had to drop off a skid steer on Floating Bridge Road, he said, which is the next road over. And I thought, yeah, I timed it just right because I had just walked up there and he wasn't there yet, and I figured he would be. This is an open cab one. The last one we used and rented was a enclosed cab, which if we were to ever get us one, that's what it would be. Our goal is to get the skid steer paid off and then buy us an excavator, whether it be, you know, a used one or a new one, whatever it might be. But for sure, looks like it's starting to get bright again. That little lightning looked like it was right there when it came down. Last of that cloud right there. He's tickled. He'll check it over. He usually goes and greases it, even though they're supposed to be greased, but he goes and greases them and checks it over and makes sure it's in working condition. So that's what he'll do, and then we'll just get some more videoing of him starting to do the work.